So I'm trying to get these last few to loosen up. Put some water on the top. Might need some more soil in these. They did cover the cocoa coir pellets, did cover a lot or fill a lot of these pots. So a lot of the seed cells is what I'm trying to say. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. We are starting some herb seeds today, more herb seeds. This is round 2, and we're starting them in our Vego Garden seed cells. And I am so excited. This time last year, I had so many herbs going, so I am behind this year. But today we're gonna start fern leaf dill. We're starting more. This is more dill. Starting parsley, mammoth basil, tarragon, oregano, rosemary, spicy glow basil, and thyme. Let's go ahead and get started. Got my labels here. And I used these, the last time I used these pellets, I thought that they would be great for using in the Vego seed starting trays, just because the height at which these get when they are moist, they got really tall, and these planters are really, really long. So I thought they would be perfect, and they are, because look at how much they covered. They look great. Perfect. So we are just going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with oregano. I love oregano. We dry and save oregano and use it fresh every single year. There's a lot of oregano seeds in here, and they are very, very tiny seeds. So I'm just going to do my best to sprinkle in here. And I know I over sprinkled. I just know it, because they're so itty bitty. Itty bitty. Now I'll put the extras back in here for later. I'll probably sow another round of oregano. Next, let me put my tag. Oregano. We'll put it back here. Next, we're going to do rosemary. Okay. To open that more, can't get my finger in there. Rosemary. All right, I think we have enough seeds for this. Let's see. 2, and let me zhuzh this up a bit. Some of these are still a little bit clumpy. All right. Did there. I still have a rosemary plant that I overwintered. I think it's 2 years old now. I'll show you in a minute. But it's in a pot, and I just treat it like a house plant now. And then we cut bits off of it when we need it for cooking. So I'm surprised it survived. Usually when I try to bring stuff in like that, it doesn't work out. At least not for a long time. Okay, now we're starting mammoth basil, and I love mammoth basil because the leaves are so big on it. It's like one of my favorites to grow. All right. We got enough seeds to do 2 per cell here, so that's what I'm gonna do. Zhuzh this up a bit. All right. If you hear that noise in the background, that's my bread maker making some bread to go with dinner tonight. Okay. Mammoth basil. Mammoth basil. And I will zhuzh the tops of these just a bit to kind of cover seeds just slightly. Just a little bit. There. All right, up next we are sowing tarragon. And I have some tarragon that I saved last year and dried, but we never really use it, so I'm not sure why I'm growing it again, but I'm sure there's something I can use tarragon for. If you have any ways that you use tarragon, leave it in the comments section because I would love to know. Tarragon. Oh, no, I can't pick it up. Okay, let's zhuzh this first a little bit. Try and cover these up a tad. All right, we got our tarragon. And next, this tray still has a lot of water in it. Okay, next we are going to do our parsley. Now we do use parsley, especially when we make our Italian seasonings. We use parsley and we use it fresh for certain things. Now, my husband, he does a lot of the cooking now because he likes to cook. And I used to do most of the cooking, but he's like big into cooking right now, so I let him cook. Plus, I rather just eat. I don't want to cook. If I don't have to cook, I don't want to cook. I rather him eat. Though I can cook, but I rather somebody else cook for me. Parsley. Oh wait, let me zhuzh that up a bit so I can see those seeds. Okay. Parsley. All right, next up we are doing thyme, and I decided today that I want to do the herb planters along my chicken run like I did a couple years ago. I think it would be a great way to plant more and utilize some vertical space, and it was good to have. I liked having it. We had so many herbs, and it did get kind of difficult to keep everything watered, but that's just normal for me. I usually like start getting tired around August, and I stop watering as well around that time because I'm just like done for the season. Because my garden season starts in January. I starting seeds and things like that, so I'm like going from January to August, and I just crap out around that time. So yeah. What? Yes. Cat being loud. Come here. What's wrong? Hi. I'm here. Oh, here she is. What? What? Why are we screaming? Huh? Hmm? Why are we screaming? Nope, you don't get on my table. You do not get on the table. We are not a table cat kind of family. Hi. Are you nosy? Are you nosy? Here you go. Oof. Bye. Okay. Next seeds we are going to start. We have, oh my gosh. Okay. So I love spicy glow basil. And yes, it is spicy. It is so good. I learned about this seed probably about 5 years ago um, from Bree, the plant lady. She was growing this and she talked about using it in her landscape and how when it grows, it kind of grows like little boxwoods, um, just like this mounded little shrub. And I thought that was so cool. So the following year, I ended up ordering seeds from, I think it was Etsy, because they weren't like widely produced like this, but I ordered some seeds from Etsy and I've been in love with it ever since. And it's been a few years now. So thank you, Bree the Plant Lady, for sharing this herb because now it's one of my favorites. I'm gonna put just a few little extras in each pod. Doesn't hurt anything. All right, spicy. And the spicy glow basil is perfect for containers and small spaces. So if I'm gonna put it probably in one of the hanging Dollar Tree containers on my chicken coop, which is smaller and perfect for this plant. I also am thinking about planting it in ground because I think in ground it will get a little bit bigger than it will in pots. And I want to see what that looks like. Kind of mess this tag up a little bit. Spicy blah, 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 basil. All right. I'm gonna push these all the way down because I'm gonna put the lids on these. Why is that one right there? There, you got everything has to be the same. Okay. Last but not least, fern leaf dill. Yes, Storm. What? All right, so let's cover these up a bit. All right, and let's do our tag and then we're done. So all of our seeds are planted. Now I'm going to add the lid and I'm going to show you how this lid actually has drip irrigation. So let's put all the lids on. So here's what the lids look like up close. They have this little indentation here that goes pretty deep. Oop, dropped it. The domes themselves are very, very sturdy. And then you see that little slit there, right here. See where my finger's moving? And then you see that little slit there. When you pour water into this dome, it drips water to the middle. So it drips water here, and then water distributes to each cell. And that's how you have drip irrigation for these containers. It's really convenient and nice because all you have to do is pour water into each of these, and you don't have to open up the humidity domes. It's so nice. And there it goes. Now that one is dripping slower, that one's dripping a little faster. I'm not going to fill these too high because I still have to carry them to my seed starting area, and I am prone to spilling. I think this is a really cool feature to have for seed starting because when you open up your domes, you let out humidity. And I think this is a great way to trap and keep that humidity there. Also, to quickly water and not have to spill out soil when you water. This seed system is tough, and it's definitely going to be one that I keep for years on end. Now I get the task of moving it to my seed starting area. Wish me luck. Perfect. All right, we made it there and we did not spill a drop of water. And you'll notice that my water is tinted. That's because I have fertilizers in there, and I also have a mosquito dunk in that watering container. So it's not clear water. It's not just water. I am using a fertilizer that is meant for seedlings. So it's nothing too harsh. Hopefully, as soon as the seeds wake up, they have something to feed on, which is nice because then if I don't get around to fertilizing them right away, they have something already there in the soil. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will link where you can get the Vego seed starting trays and any of the other things that I use that are linkable. Let me know if you guys have any questions about starting seeds. I also got, I got these from Walmart, and they were about $3.99 a box. They are coconut pellets, coconut core pellets. So great for seed starting. And I will try to link them if I can. The last time I linked them, I think they were more expensive. But if you rather shop online, you can grab these. They might be a little bit more than in store, which was $3.99. So anyways, all right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Happy gardening. Bye.